Hello traders, ready for some funded account action? Stay tuned. Okay, so this is an account from one of our traders from Nigeria, Abdulrazak. I hope I said that well. He was in an interview with us, Chris did it, so check it out, it's on this channel as well. Now I'm going to review his funded account action, and as you can see, Abdulrazak has a 25k account, decent, and he managed to score 4% in profit during his second run with a funded account. Profit factor is insane. He basically didn't lose a trade. This is, I think, a break-even trade closed or something, commissions, so on and so forth. Nothing really much to see here other than to take our hats off for this guy for this amazing month of trading action. Win ratio speaks for itself, 81% over 26 trades. Nice. Let's see what he is trading. And yes, now we have a gold specialist from the looks of it. Yes, we have some GBP CAD here, but I don't think this is relevant, so we will assume that he is only trading gold. First of all, time spans. Maybe we can see something regarding the strategy, and the time spans are quite low, if you guys can see here. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 35 minutes, 58 seconds. So basic assumption is that he is a scalper on gold. I love the fact that he is using stop losses and take profits, well, most of the time at least, but we have some stop losses, so a mark of a disciplined trader. Let's see his most profitable trade. Maybe we can gauge something regarding his strategy, and the most profitable trade is of course on gold, and it's a trade that rendered him just shy of $500, or put into perspective, 2% on his account, which is something awesome to score in just 2 minutes of trading, guys. Let's see if we can see some strategy. Let's see if we can see some strategy. Yeah, this is just me analyzing trades. Okay, not sure if judging by the time that this trade was open, this is the US market commencement, and usually gold goes berserk that time and then assumes a trend. More or less gambling here from our trader. He nailed it, nothing bad to say about this, but opening trades only with a tiny stop loss. I mean, okay, so the stop loss was moved, so our trader opened it right here. Maybe the stop loss was somewhere around this mini low formed, and yeah, after that he moved it to break even to conserve and to protect himself from the fact which I was telling you about earlier, fact that this candle during the US market commencement, I'm sure you guys can agree with me, can basically shoot up, then do some zigzags, and then basically plummet, creating a huge shooting star that would have taken our trader's account and position and account. That's the logical order. But yeah, nothing really much to see here. Again, buy with 2 lots on the US market commencement. Let's see if we can take something from the next trade. This one is again a quick scalp, not even close to the US market commencement, so maybe we can see some things regarding the strategy. First of all, our trader has this insane win rate and this tiny loss, mostly because of the fact that, as you probably figured it out by yourselves right now, I'm just pointing out the obvious. After the trade runs in profit, he moves his stop loss to break even, which is a practice that I highly endorse, at least while you are trading with prop firms. Maybe you can leave this practice aside when you're trading with your own money in your own private account where you want to score big sums of money. But yeah, prop firm wise, I would recommend you guys to put that stop loss at break even right after the market does something significant. In this case, what I would have done is just put my stop loss to break even once this low here was broken. But again, this is not financial advice, it's just me reviewing the accounts. I'm just telling you what I would have done through my perspective. I traded gold for a while, and I know that this thing can get quite wild, especially during news time. And yes, guys, to get back on point, because I went on rambling again, no shame in moving your stop loss to break even. And yes, maybe the position will go down or up depending on your direction. pierce your stop loss and then go in the same direction. There's always tomorrow, there's always a next trade. Gold is moving insane amounts, especially in these volatile times. You probably are aware of what happens with the dollar, with the euro. DAX is all over the place, euro US dollar is all over the place, and so is gold. So don't rush and don't really dwell on those trades that you may have missed or that closed you at break even and then they would have shot up. Nothing really much else to say here other than, yes, a healthy practice, stop loss to break even, and then whatever happens, you have no risk on the table. Awesome job, Abdulrazak. Now, most loss making, you probably know, yeah, nothing really much to see here. This was a trade that let's just check this trade out first of all. Yeah, no, it was a short, and yes, it was a short. And as you can see, our trader doesn't, this is interesting, our trader doesn't even wait for this low or this low to be broken with commitment. After this candle shows up, he basically put his stop loss at break even, and what I was telling you guys earlier, gold is a wild beast to tame, and yes, this happened. Fortunately, he had this practice in place, moving stop losses to break even. Again, no shame in doing that. Let's check his next funded account. Okay, and this is his second funded cycle and the last one which we are going to analyze during this video. Close to 4% in profit, not great, not terrible, 4.7%. It's constant, basically phase 2 of the evaluation over and over again. If that works for him, awesome. Profit factor still good, even though it went a bit down compared to the previous phase. And the win ratio, yeah, 50-50, but it doesn't matter as long as you have a strategy that renders you 1-to-1. This win ratio on the long run, added spreads and commissions will render you profitable, not by a huge margin, but still it will be profit, so keep that in mind. Something changed? Nothing really changed here. Still gold. Added some Dow here and there, but this was a 25-second trade. We aren't going to take this into account. Let's see what his most profitable trade was, and let's see what we can learn from it. Again, we have a scalper for sure, 5 minutes for $800, or to put in perspective, 3 something percent. It's awesome, 3.2%, quick maths. Now, let's check this one. I love to see that he is using take profit, he is using stop loss. Every box was checked here. And yes, still dabbing into volatile markets, as you guys can see from this. Okay, so something around 15, half past 15. Not sure where US market commencement is in this time zone, but anyway, he saw this momentum building up. Nothing really much to say here other than the fact that after entering here and after scoring some profit, again he moved his stop loss, as you can see, all the way up here. Unfortunately, this little doji candle basically took him out, and then position skyrocketed. He would have gained another piece of profit to the upside. And yes, these things can happen, but should you get mad? Well, not really. Imagine how many brain bites you save just by knowing while you're lying in bed or watching TV or playing a game that you are risk-free, and from now on it can only get better. This is an awesome thing about this stop loss to break even, or to an above than break even, as we have in this case. Basically, to have your stop loss at 3% in profit is every trader's dream, so I would highly recommend you guys trying that. It's worked wonders. So yeah, nothing much really to see regarding this trade. We have a scalper on gold. Awesome thing that he is consistent with that stop loss movement. 6 seconds for $514. This is awesome. Again, high volatility area, close to the US market commencement. Basically, one click, second click. This happened right after this trade. Remember this candle here that took him out of the previous trade? He saw the momentum and he just decided to click again, and then after 6 seconds, basically 6 Mississippis, he closed his position in a huge profit. Awesome, 2% gain just by that. I love this trader style. What I don't love about it is that he is dabbing in treacherous waters. Gold, again, as I said and I repeat myself, is a wild beast to tame, and during volatile markets, gold can make or break your account. Speaking of breaking accounts, let's check the most loss-making trades. And of course, gold, 1 minute and 2 seconds, $356, or a 1.5% account wise. And yeah, this time unfortunately he didn't even get to move his stop loss, and this happened. So maybe he saw that this candle was green, and yeah, maybe there was some order block here, and it was, judging by the reaction of the market. Unfortunately, he got a bit greedy with the stop loss. Not really sure what we have to the left, we can't see it, but judging by the market's reaction and judging by our trader's action, I can say with almost 90% certainty that we had some sort of resistance or order block here, because the market basically went trending to the upside. I'm pretty sure he saw this candle here turning green, he saw this momentum and he didn't want to miss. FOMO'd a bit, but not really FOMO. What I don't like is the fact that his stop loss was way too tight here. Way too tight here. Yeah, I would have spread it out a bit, but still would have gotten taken out by these wicks. But stop loss placement a bit iffy here. Not really sure what our trader strategy is in terms of what he's looking at in the markets, but I'm thinking that he's looking at price action, order blocks, smart money concepts in general, and then scalping quick entries to score big bucks during high volatile markets. This is my assumption, at least. And yeah, unfortunately this time he didn't even manage to move his stop loss to break even, because it was obliterated. Things like these happen. Don't really dwell on these ones, guys, because traders, losing trades happen, winning trades happen. Nothing really much to say here. This is a trade that was closed manually by our trader, which I love to see. Of course, he is a scalper, so he is always near the computer, always ready to analyze the charts, always ready to act accordingly. And yeah, he saw this momentum. Basically, he entered after this huge shooting star here and banked on the fact that the market will retest this mini order block here. Unfortunately, market had other plans and continued trending to the upside, and then, as you can see, a small ranging action here. Nonetheless, he saw this candle and he manually closed his position in a loss, which is something that is a mark of a disciplined trader. Most of the traders, I did this and I still have the urge to do it sometimes, would have seen this momentum and just drag the stop loss a bit higher, a bit higher, a bit higher, until the damage that is done will take days to crawl back. But not this trader. He saw the momentum, he basically and diligently judged the fact that he was wrong in his assumption that the market will go to the downside, and he did an awesome job closing this trade, because as you can see, the market would have taken his stop loss. So yeah, you have the trader's profile right there, guys. Thanks for all your support. Don't forget to check EverTrader, link in the description and in the bio. Up to 200,000 accounts. We do interviews, we do account reviews. Let's see your account on my next review. Until then, happy trading and bye-bye.